Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mela Puspita. I'm from TBIB, and now I want to discuss about uh, change step by step if you are learning education from education 1.0 until education 4.0. Okay. Now I want to ask you, if a human cannot change the way they learn and teach, it is still the same as it was 30 years ago. And then get ready for the ability of the teacher to lose the machine in teaching students. Now, change the way we learn and teach to be more unique and specific, because machine cannot do it. And you, to be human, can be creative. And except from Jack Ma, do you know that? During the 2018 World Economic Forum and Davos Cluster, he talked about how to build a digital company, future jobs, creativity needed in the future, and the most important sector, and namely is application of education. Okay, in 145, Indonesia tested Independent Day and become a sovereign state. That's when the educational curriculum was built. The goal was to ability literally at that time. At that time, education was still carried out in one direction only, just from teacher. And you might be a student, can sit down and look at to your teacher, nothing everything. Education still focus heavily on teachers as the center of the knowledge, and textbook for material resource, known as education 1.0. More than 5 decades, internet penetration has become known. Education 1.0 cannot relevant to join with a student in in the years. The concept education 2.0 was born. The rule of education is not entirely on the teacher, but also on the exchange of the ideas with students, not just from teacher, but teacher with student can join to get one idea brilliant. Broader interaction can be teacher with student with other student, and expert with expert, or expert with student. And then school are starting to have building, not just building, but school have like a laboratorium, a library, network in school, network computer, exactly where the beginning of things changed. It was then that students began to get to know the practice and find information from a computer network. 2010 become a new era in the world of education. A new model for learning was implemented. namely is Education 3.0. The learning process is not only with the teacher, but you can join a collaboration and mutual finding out. Teachers also come from professional and people who are expert. Every people can join with us. In their feel that way, this knowledge will be more easily derived at students. You know that, uh, as well as saying the talents of the child in the future. You want a student. I cannot worry if what you can do it in the future. For example, um, Pustekom has developed education-based learning content. We can call Ruang Guru, Quipper, and Learning House, Teacher from Zenius. You may know that this is so famous in Indonesia. Exactly, content creator or user can also come from student. It makes student more active and interactive, but it is because student can get information not just from teacher but from professor, from expert, and so on. In the year of the education concept 4.0 can was born, which emphasizes flexibility and creativity. The learning process is often done namely, or we can call tele-learning. Tele-learning. The main concept applied to Education 4.0 puts forward 6 main things. The first one, you can call about various time and place, and then personalized learning, free choice, project based, field experience, and data interpretations. Okay, I wanna explain you what the meaning about six type in Education 4.0. And the first one, I can explain you about various time and place. You can learning system in this type. You can get theoretical material is mostly done outside classroom. For example, in the garden, zoo, hospital, and so on. And then for various time you can learning not just in the morning, but you can learning in night or afternoon or evening. If you feel happy, or if you feel you can or you need for information for education. Okay, and then we can continue to point 2 is a personalized learning. The learning process will adjust students in understanding the material. He will solve the answer according to their respective abilities. It's mean you my student you my student can learning according with your skill, not 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 make you worry about that, because you you can get information from your teacher, but but this is according your skill. Okay, we can continue for point 3. It is free choice. You might know that if you don't like about some subject of education, for example, you cannot you don't like science educations, but you like about sport education, you can choose a sport education, but this is you can call free choice. You may everything you can choose what you want. Okay, we can continue. Point 4 on project basic. Students are invited to apply the skill they have learned in various situations. You know that in various situations, not in your class, not in your school, not in your campus, but you may get some information or skill or education from everywhere, everything and every people. You may get information from us, like learning how to install computer, how to make a car or train, mechanic train. Okay, and then we can continue for point 5. It is field experience. At a prison, a lot of material taught in school and lecturers is not connected with the word work. Okay, in education 4.0 there will be a lot of field experience while still a school practice in the world work. It's mean in your school not just give you a theoretical, but your teacher can give you a practice, like in work. This is make you don't cannot worry in work. Okay, and the last point is number 6 of type education 4.0. It is interpretation of data. Each student will know more about a computer and data analysis, given that in a Revin 4.0 era, there was a lot of contact with data. Okay, I think that's all. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, I'm Mela. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.